Roblox just announced something insane and people are saying that they're removing Robux. A big virus is spreading on Roblox and more huge news today. Alright, let's get into it with our first story being a pretty big Roblox update just got announced or released. So like a few months ago now, like a while ago, at RDC this year, the biggest thing or one of the biggest things they announced was that Roblox is actually adding a feature where you can call people. And this Roblox update and news blew up like so much outside the Roblox community because number one, it's pretty insane in the first place that you can call people on Roblox. But also a lot of people were concerned of like the safety behind this, and a lot of people thought that was a very weird idea. And overall though, I think we can all agree the idea of calling people on Roblox and this whole update seemed very weird. And then following that update, or when they announced it at RDC, we got some more like announcements about it, some more teasers. And if you're wondering why I'm talking about it today, well, it actually released today. I don't know if this is like the official release or just like a beta release, but you can use this feature now and it's like out for the public. Here's how it works. Blox News tweeted out saying, "Welcome to Roblox Connect, a brand new way for Roblox users to call friends and have a conversation as their avatars together in a shared immersive space. Roblox Connect is powered by voice chat and facial animation and builds on the verification and moderation infrastructure that's already in place for voice. Calling will only be available for those 13 and up and Roblox voice chat enabled." So yeah, I know a lot of people were confused on how this was gonna work, and a lot of people thought that you can just call anyone on Roblox, which I'm pretty sure still works, but it's basically just like inviting someone to a game and you just talk in this game, which to be honest, this seems like, I don't know if it's just me, but it seems so useless. Like, what's the point of having this whole call feature thing and this whole like immersive like bullcrap, to be honest? Like, what they're saying is just dumb. Like, the whole point of this is just so useless because you can technically do this in any game. The only difference is it's like acting like a FaceTime call, but you can literally join any game and just talk voice chat normally with people. And then if they have facial animation, it will be like the same tracking. So this update seems so useless if it's all just in a game. Like, I don't know if I'm missing the point, but it just seems like what's the point of this? This seems like an update they made for like investors to make Roblox look more like cool and whatever. Like, investors would probably love this, but as an actual update and the actual like useless update, it seems so stupid, to be honest. In the video that Blox News provided though, we can see like more of how this works. So you go to someone's profile and you can say call a friend, and then it will call them. Now I don't know what the like notification looks like. I don't know how you get it, but then if someone picks up, it puts you both in the game, and then from that, that's how the call starts. You can do emotes, you can talk to somebody, and then it basically is just like a normal call from there. So I mean, I guess it is kind of cool, but like, it's so useless, I think, and I feel like no one's actually gonna use this. People will probably use it for the first like week this update's out, but I don't know, it just seems kind of dumb. And also, I wonder how this would work on PC, or even if you can do it on PC. It seems like only a mobile thing. And I guess if you and your friends have voice chat and you're 13 and up, try this feature and see if it works for yourself. Because maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Maybe it is actually insane. But anyways, moving to our next story of a pretty big Roblox glitch going around. So for the past like while now, actually, there's been a big glitch going around where when people join a Roblox game, like everything works normally, but right when they join and like play for like a few seconds, Roblox crashes, freezes, and just shuts down. It's a really weird and really like bad glitch going around because obviously people can't play Roblox, and it's been going on for a while. And just recently I've seen more and more people talk about this, and it seems to be getting worse because it seems to be more and more people having this issue. And before, if I remember correctly, I saw like a lot of mobile users happening, like it happening to a lot of mobile people, but now it's like for every device. Seems like PC's having this issue, mobile's having this issue. I think people who even use the app are having this issue, and in general it's a pretty big thing going on and a pretty big glitch because people literally can't play Roblox because of this. As we can see in this tweet, this person said, "My Roblox keeps crashing every few minutes, help. Every time I go to FJ, it freezes and then closes Roblox immediately." So yeah, pretty insane. I saw Chase Green talk about this in his video, and I remember talking about this glitch like a while ago now, and at the time I thought that glitch was getting better since I saw like less posts about it, but now there's more posts coming out of nowhere, and it seems like this issue's coming back, and it seems to be even worse because more people are affected. And usually some workarounds for this are just like installing Roblox or reinstalling Roblox, but often I've seen a lot of people say that that doesn't work. So sometimes people are even forced to switch to like the Windows version, but sometimes that's even glitchy, so it's a really weird thing going on. And in general, it's a big glitch going on, and hopefully Roblox fixes this because people literally can't play the game right now because of this. But anyways, moving to our next story about Roblox virus going on. So a few months ago, there's a bunch of Roblox ads popping up for an extension, and it seemed pretty harmless because, you know, every extension just seems pretty fine, but the extension was actually a big virus. And if you install the extension, there's actually ways that they use the extension that they can hack your Roblox account. It was similar to an issue that happened a while ago with like a popular extension called Roblox Searcher, where they were hacking a bunch of people's account. And people basically use the same principles from that hack to hack other people. And what these people have been doing is that they've been using Roblox's ad system to get to promote their own extension because they know people will probably download it from there. And that's a pretty big issue going around, and it seems to be another one popping up. Roblox is straight out saying, if you see this copying clothing ad, don't click it. We can 100% confirm now empty your entire Roblox balance if you visit the website and install the JavaScript. So yeah, this one's a bit different. The other one was an extension, but this one you install like a script or something. So it seems to be telling you that like you can get like a program that you can copy any clothing. And the last one was a Roblox extension, but this one is just like a file or like a JavaScript to make you install. And then right when you install that JavaScript, they have full access to your account, seems like, and they just take all your Robux. So it's actually pretty insane. And if you're wondering how this works, basically they have a group name that's literally just like the website name, which is pretty crazy. I don't know how Roblox allowed that. I'm obviously not going to show you it. And then they use that group to advertise the ad. So when people see the ad, they're going to click on it and then they're going to be redirected to the group. And the group name is literally just the website. It tells them in the group and the description that that's the website. And if they go to that website and then download the JavaScript or whatever, that's when everything goes wrong. And that's when they'll get hacked and all their Robux will be taken and stuff. And I'm actually curious, if they're downloading a JavaScript, that might mean that like their whole PC is just hacked too. Because unlike the other one, they're not just installing like a Roblox extension, they're installing something that's on their computer. So this could actually be really bad. And if you see any clothing, like Sharkbox explained, if you see any ad that's saying like copy clothing or get this extension or get this thing to copy clothing, don't download it and just be careful. And in general, if you see any extension or ad that tells you to download something and go to a website, just don't go to the website at all, because it could be very dangerous and you could get all your Robux taken away and you could get hacked just in general. And I mean, in general, it's pretty crazy what's been going on here, because the other one that I talked about a few months ago was using an extension to like hack people, and now those people are tricking people to download files to hack people. It's pretty insane what's going on, and it's actually wild that people are using Roblox's own system against them to scam users. And the fact that Roblox moderation hasn't picked up on any of this is actually just wild to see. But anyways, went to our last story, which is actually insane, and there's so much layers to this. I'm just gonna break it all down, and I recommend watching it to the end because it gets pretty crazy. Okay, so like a week ago now, the CEO of Roblox, David Baszucki, went on like a news channel or whatever to do an interview, and the interview for the most part was fine. They asked him just like general questions. I'm pretty sure the majority of the interview was just talking about like Roblox's earnings and the stock and whatever. But there's one point in the interview where David Baszucki actually revealed something pretty insane. So here's what happened. The interviewer was asking David Baszucki about just like general stuff, and then he asked David Baszucki if they're gonna do something with the Robux currency and if they're gonna make it so you can like use Robux off platform and stuff. And this is where kind of the bombshell is, because David Baszucki responded by saying that they still want NFTs on the platform.
They're about objects and NFTs moving from platform to platform.
And here's kind of the weird thing. The way David Baszucki was explaining it was that they want companies and celebrities to make NFTs on and off the platform, and they can kind of relate to each other. So you can buy an NFT off the platform and you get like a Roblox item, and then vice versa. You can buy an item on Roblox and then you get an NFT, which is actually pretty insane. And if you guys don't know, the Roblox community hates NFTs. And before I get into that, what David Baszucki is saying here is actually pretty insane, because what he's saying is that instead of using Robux to buy items, you can now just use real money, and you can probably spend a bunch of money on NFTs that in combination. And if this update comes out, Roblox is now going to become like a market where Robux is literally going to be like a real life currency, and people are not even going to use Robux probably that often for these items. They're going to spend real money to get these items, and it's going to be like a big market for like NFTs and stuff, which is pretty stupid. And this is kind of the reason why people have been saying that Roblox is kind of changing the way Roblox works, and that's why people have been saying that they're kind of removing or changing Robux. Like there's this tweet here in the community that went kind of viral, just saying Roblox has announced a major shift in this virtual economy. Robux, long-standing in-game currency, will soon be a thing of the past, making way for real money purchases within the platform. Now, to be fair, I don't know if this post is like a joke or not, or like a big coincidence, but this in combination with like the other stuff made people kind of think and kind of confuse like what's been happening to Robux. And I've seen other posts and like videos of people saying that Robux is going to get removed and stuff, and I don't know if it's people are joking or if people are confused, but Robux will still be on the platform. The way Robux is going to work now is going to be a bit different. Like you can still use it in the same way if the update comes out, but what they want Robux to be now is to be a literal currency, and you can now use real money instead to get Robux items, and Robux will kind of work like in this economy, and it'll be like a market thing. It's really weird in what he's saying, and I'm pretty shocked that Roblox still wants to do NFTs despite all the backlash. And what's pretty crazy is that I'm pretty sure I remember them saying that they're not going to do NFTs. Like if you guys remember, Big Games or Pet Simulator X, they made NFTs, and then they actually got in trouble by Roblox. Like Roblox didn't do anything, but I'm pretty sure they gave them a warning because they said that they don't want people to do NFTs because they can't monitor those transactions off the platform. So in a nice way, they're basically saying that they want the money from the NFTs. But with that announcement, a lot of people took that as Roblox isn't going to stop NFTs on the platform. And from that point on, NFTs did kind of die out and we didn't really see them on Roblox anymore. So people were kind of happy because the Roblox community hates NFTs. If you guys don't know what they are, NFTs are like digital images that people can buy for real money. And then depending on stuff, like the price of that image can go up in price and down in price. So it kind of works the same way with Roblox items, and that's kind of what they want to happen. So for example, let's say a celebrity makes like a Roblox shirt, for example. They're gonna make that Roblox shirt as an NFT, which costs real money, and then if someone buys that Roblox shirt with real money, like that picture of a real Roblox shirt, they'll then get the actual item on Roblox. And I mean, yeah, overall, pretty crazy thing that David Baszucki said here. I feel like this is a horrible idea. This is not going to match Roblox at all. They're going to make Roblox like a whole market and economy. It's going to be really weird, and I feel like Roblox is going to be really weird too. But I guess we have to wait and see what happens. And if you enjoyed the check this video for some stupid blade ball drama going on. I'll see you in the next one.